Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is William Heinman, and I am your host. This is Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job, or they just flat don't. This one here, I don't know what quite to say about it. I'm a little mixed on this. I'm going to need your guys' assistance on this one. Jeff Gray was arrested the other day for a felony. He was holding his God Bless the Homeless Vet sign out in front of the Hungry Pelican on the public property and with his sidearm. And the cop arrested him and charged him with a felony because he had a firearm. A legal firearm. Guys, how much more of this are we going to take? You know, because this is getting ridiculous. All right, we're going to have to pause here for a sec. Really quick, need this one, you guys to go over to James Madison Audits. James Madison Audits. Tell him I sent you guys over there. Subscribe to his channel if you would, please, if you haven't already done so. Hit his like and share so you help his algorithms. And while you're here, hit my subscribe button. You guys, I thank you muchly. You guys are just rocking the boat on getting me up there, which I appreciate very, very much. Hit my like and share because it helps my algorithms. Thumbs up, thumbs down says how I do for you. Leave me a comment because I love reading the comments. And what else? Oh, the like and share so it helps my algorithms. Okay, with that being said and out of the way, so how much longer are we going to keep putting up with this crap from these cops where, you know, they don't care because they have qualified immunity? Now, that is going away slowly. But to charge somebody falsely is completely and totally ridiculous. And the people that have to pay for this are the taxpayers of the county or state or the city in which this crap happens in. Because these clowns know they can get away with it. And nothing's going to happen to them because they're qualified immunity. So, once again, guys, how much longer are we going to keep putting up with this crap from these masked clowns that wear, you know, the badge? And, you know, they don't follow the oath they took. They, when you corner them, it's like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Now, I understand you're a moron. You got a 15 IQ. I get that, okay? But don't sound like a moron, at least. You know, you don't have to prove the point. We already know this. And you belong to the biggest gang in the United States, that Blue Line Gang. So I want to know how much longer we're going to put up with this as a society. Let's get on with the video, and you guys tell me. The way they treated Jeff was just totally and completely, you know, and it's just one officer. The jail staff knew Jeff and treated him with dignity. This cop that arrested him is just an absolute clown.
Hey, I was going to ask you about Jeff Gray and why you shoved him in the car.
We'll see you later.
Yeah, we will.
Welcome back. The Flagler Beach Police Department decided to stuff Honor Your Oath into this jail right here. Why? Because he was outside exercising his First Amendment right in front of the Funky Pelican on a public sidewalk. And I spoke to the manager, and he says that he doesn't believe that their property extends past one, the chalkboard, and at best, past the overhang that you saw in the video. This is a public pier owned by the city of Flagler, and they lease this business to them. The lighter gray that you see here is not the sidewalk. The sidewalk extends all the way from the left up to that overhang. So we had to go bail Jeff out. That's how it is. They gave him a $2,500 bond and charged him with a felony. While he was inside, he had to submit to DNA testing, but nonetheless, he was immediately released after $2,600 were paid. I decided to go talk to the management at the Funky Pelican, and this is what he had to say. holding signs or something like that?
Absolutely not.
No, they didn't have the guy was arrested out here just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Who were you?
JMA Media. I run a channel called JMA Media. So.
JMA Media?
Yep.
Okay.
So I didn't know if anybody had any called here or something like that. We're just trying to find out what's going on. Because I don't know if it's like the riffraff from Bike Week or something like that that comes in.
No, he's been here before.
Oh, has
He
he?
stands out there with a sign that says, God bless homeless veterans,
I got you.
on a cardboard sign.
Yeah.
So when he did it a few years ago, I went out and I said, I'm a veteran. What are you talking about? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
I said, I'm just trying to bring awareness to veterans. I said, holding a cardboard sign that says, God bless homeless veterans.
Yeah.
I said, why don't you work for Wounded Warriors or something like that? Well, I don't want to.
Yeah.
He just
So
comes
he
here
just does that
to
to instigate.
antagonize the police, See, because this happens to be a public building, but a private business.
Sure, yeah. You lease it from the city or whatever. Yeah.
So, and he has a YouTube channel.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Oh, yeah. He's got a YouTube channel. He's won a lawsuit in Alpharetta, Georgia. He's just, to me, and he says he's an Army vet. And I'm like, if you're really wanting to help veterans, why not do it in a legitimate way, not stand there with a cardboard sign?
Yeah.
So, yeah, my personal opinion is he's a jerk.
Yeah.
And he says he's an Army vet. If you say you're a veteran, I believe you.
Air Force, it looks like.
Yes, I am.
Very cool. Thank you for your service.
He's a little younger than me. He's a lot bigger than me. He's a big guy.
I haven't seen him. I was down here and they're like, yeah, all the cops swarmed on this one guy down there.
They didn't swarm on him. He was standing there blocking the entrance. So, young lady, that's one of our managers, said, "Hey, could you move a little to the left, a little to the right?"
Yeah.
Didn't even say anything about what he was doing. And he's not asking for money, but he's holding a cardboard sign that says, God bless homeless veterans.
Gotcha.
But he wouldn't move. He said, no, I have the right to be here, which technically, I get it. But come on, don't be, so yeah.
So the other part down there, like the back of the pier, that's all public or whatever. It's like a fishing pier you can go.
Well, the pier is closed because it's dangerous, and then they're going to rebuild it. So over here is closed except for a fire exit from our restaurant out. So other than that, yeah, nobody can go. They got a fence there because it's dangerous. I mean, the whole thing could collapse down there.
That's it. And you're one of the managers, I guess, or owners?
Yeah, I'm one of the managers.
What was your name?
Dennis.
Dennis? Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm just going to go out here and look and see.
And as soon as, what happened was the young lady who was here, she started showing me the video. As soon as I saw it, I said, I know him. And I said, remember like a year and a half, 2 years ago, he did the same thing. What happened was I created a cardboard sign that said, he doesn't work for a restaurant and veterans don't do this. And I stood next to him. And he said, what's your sign say? I said, I don't need to show it to you. It's First Amendment. It's my sign.
Yeah.
So I guess, and he was filming me.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't going to get him clicks because here's a veteran saying, hey, why are you doing this? Go work for a legitimate organization. So it's all about social media.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I remember, now that you said that, I remember his Alpharetta lawsuit. He donated the
Oh, yeah, I get that part. But he's doing it, and he's not doing it, in my personal opinion, he's not doing it for the right reasons. He's doing it to be what he is.
Yeah, and I guess the signs, if you have a professional looking sign, then someone might not look at you and they won't say, haven't seen anything different. But if they do see like a homeless person that looks like they're homeless, everybody turns their nose up.
Oh, he doesn't even look like that. Because I asked him, the first time I went out, I didn't get Confrontation. I said, Joe, what's going on? He goes, I'm just bringing awareness to homeless veterans. I said, there's plenty of other things you can do.
Yeah.
And
where does the business like out here? Or is it, where do you have like the considered, I guess,
the business is basically the chalkboard.
The chalkboard
And
out.
there's an overhang. I don't know what the public and private part of it is.
I got you.
But I mean, the building
and
up here is all city owned.
City owned.
We happen to have a lease with the city for a private business.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm just going to go out here and take a little bit of B-roll and take a look at it. So anyway, take it easy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What is up, Jeff? That was a nice perp walk you did there. Tell me what happened, man.
Well, I was doing my thing, my God Bless Homeless Veteran sign at the Flagler Beach intersection of US 1 and the main intersection down there, or A1A and the main intersection down there at Flagler Beach, standing on a public sidewalk. The Funky Pelican, a restaurant down there, came out and told me that they didn't want me there. I told them it's a public sidewalk, there's nothing you can do about it. They called the cops, and the cops came and obliged their wishes and trespassed me and arrested me for
on a public sidewalk.
On a public sidewalk.
But this isn't the first time you've been arrested on a public sidewalk, though, right?
No, I've been arrested on a public sidewalk multiple times.
So this is just nothing new to you.
Yeah,
They just cops that don't know their job.
Yeah.
And when you go down there, we see your video. Well, let me get you a little bit back. We see your videos all the time when you go down there. You don't ask for money, or if you do, you do it to the cops directly.
Right. This time I didn't ask for anybody for any money. I was simply just saying, good morning, God bless our homeless veterans.
Yeah.
Please pray for our homeless veterans, and y'all have a blessed day. That's all I was doing.
And I've been down there with you when you do that several times, and people will come up and offer money to you, and you decline it.
Yeah. And this time, normally what I do is I'll leave under threat of arrest when they tell me I'm trespassing. But this time I was like, look, man, I'm not trespassing. I'm peacefully assembling on a public sidewalk, a traditional public forum. You can't trespass me from a public property, from a traditional public forum, for trespassing when I'm peacefully assembling. Peacefully assembling is not trespassing. And they charged me with a felony this time. This is the first time I've ever been charged with a felony.
Yes.
Felony trespassing because I was lawfully carrying my firearm. So they converted lawful peaceful assembly
To a Second Amendment violation, they're claiming.
And lawful concealed carry of a firearm.
And they seized your protection,
Into
your
a
firearm.
felony.
They seized your firearm, didn't they?
Yeah, they've got my firearm. They've got it seized.
They've got it. So one of the things that I don't understand about this is, with all of the attention that is drawn to every single agency you hear in Florida, me posting on their page about the HALO law, why do they keep doing this to us?
I don't know. And I think, well, for sure, I know the guys in the Flagler County Jail. They know who I am. They told me they know who I am.
They
I watched
did.
my videos.
Yeah, and I got them on the phone, and I said, what are you guys doing? What, you need to get your supervisor on this to make sure this looks valid. Hold this guy.
Yeah, exactly. And but they were cool. They were nice. They were just completely polite and nice. You know, I had to go through the the embarrassment and the degradation of being
Stripped down?
You know,
Turn around and cough? They
turn
really
around
do
and
that.
cough.
Yeah.
Naked on camera. You know, for everybody in there to see. As far as I know. And my cheeks were swabbed because it's a felony, so they've taken DNA.
So you have DNA taken?
Yeah, I had DNA taken
Holy hell.
because I was engaged in freedom
Lawful,
of speech,
protected
peaceful assembly
activity.
on a public sidewalk.
Now, if
And they converted that to a felony.
what do we do now? So where are you trespassed from? Are you trespassed from the city of Flagler for the whole entire agency?
They say that I'm trespassed from the city of Flagler boardwalk.
Okay.
I'm not even sure what that is. The public pier and the boardwalk.
Have you been there?
I've been to the pier before, but I mean I wasn't on the pier today. I don't even know if I was even on the boardwalk. I was standing on a public sidewalk as far as I know.
Yeah.
Even if it was the boardwalk, it's still public property.
Yeah.
Still have a right to do free speech there.
Yeah, isn't the pier here public?
Yeah, it's a public pier.
City owned?
City owned, or either city or county, one or the other. Right?
City or county owned.
Yeah.
Man, all right. You doing okay? You want to get you back home now?
I'm doing okay, but I do want to say that the supervisor, what was his name? We looked at it.
I didn't look at it fully, but
The supervisor's name, I can't find it right now, but he was pretty, I would say, excessive force.
well, tell me kind of what he did to you then. That
All right,
explaining
after
that.
they put me in cuffs, he was telling me to get in the back seat of the cruiser,
Right.
which is a small cruiser, smaller than I've ever seen.
It's a car, like a Crown Vic style, the old
not a Crown Vic, but,
Impala.
the Impala.
The Impala, okay.
And, so I had to get back in the back of that. It was too small for me to get in there. I told them I couldn't fit. They had an SUV on scene. Can you just put me in the back of the SUV? I'm a big guy. This is too small for me. So he just takes me and he says, "You're going to have to fit." He starts shoving me,
Yeah.
shoving me.
And I did see some
And
bruising on your arm over
Then he
there.
closes the door on my leg.
Wow.
Yeah. So I got bruises here.
Yeah.
I got a cut right here from the handcuffs. You know, and my neck. It hurt my neck when he was shoving me in there because the frame of the door, the normal frame on the car is like up here.
Right.
There's this piece that comes down like another 6 inches.
Correct.
And I couldn't fit my head through there, so he just shoves me in there. My neck looked like this.
Oh wow.
It was crazy, man. It's all on body cam.
Yeah, I know they have good body camera here. If they allow it, maybe their admin will start looking at this and
And it's the city of Flagler Beach,
yes.
not the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. Get
Yeah.
that straight, everybody.
Yep.
The city of Flagler Beach.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get out of here, get you back to your cell home there. This is the Flagler County Inmate Facility. You just walked the perp walk.
Out of there.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank you to my wife. Don't put her on camera, but she hates me on camera.
Yep.
And thank you to you, Mr. James Madison. Honest.
no problem,
Been
man.
there again for me when I've been arrested.
I'm gonna need it from you one of these days.
No,
100%.
hopefully not, but
I
will.
mean, we will. You know you will.
I'll be
because
there.
You'll be there. All right. Thanks, you guys, for watching. Like and subscribe. This is an exclusive interview. Just leaving
Felony charges.
the
for free
confines of this place with this man right here, felony for free speech. And see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I was going to ask you about Jeff Gray and why you shoved him in the car.
It You'll have to speak with our chief or deputy chief. About
Is it all right? Is that what you are? You're a piece of people on public sidewalks?
I'm not going to answer that.
You should, because I just talked to the guy over there at the place, and he said that's all public property out front. He said his stuff starts at the chalkboard.
Oh, okay.
You're a tyrant
Okay.
and a for doing that.
All right.
Why would you shove him in there, a guy that's like 6'2" and wide
Have a
like
good
that?
day, man.
No, you.
We'll see you later.
Yeah, we will. Hey, do that halo law on me and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So anyway, there's going to be a lawsuit, of course. And I think it ought to come out of the cop suspension funds instead of our pockets as the citizens. And let's see how they like that. You know, the way these cops act is just absolutely ridiculous. You know, they don't know the law. They try to get by on qualified immunity, and it's just, you know, it's ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll talk to you again on the next one.